Hello. So today I'm going to go through some selection of some of the book source material I got the other day when I went around through some charity shops, because in America you'll have things like places like thrift stores, but here in the UK, a great place to find, um, well, less so nowadays, but you still get some, as the haul I got here from today from select various shops. You could still get some good vintage old books, not really old vintage like 1950s or anything anymore, but some good quality image books from charity shops. And one of the reasons why I like to do that, as opposed to maybe buying for some private collectors, private people selling on eBay, but I have done that. But again, still charity shops like the Heart of England, it helps out a good cause as well. So some of these ones I've got here, these are very good. These old Ladybird books of, in this case, a story, but this one is quite old. This one's from 1968. As you can see, it was someone's gift, so you can see these here. But these are some really good images. They're not very big, but they're great to go with an existing image. So these are old painted illustrations for stories. Have a lot of potential. You can do a lot with that, even if you just remove the background and just have this. And again, things like that. I mean, that could be, in front of a pile of money, or something worse. Something to do with just how Rumpelstiltskin's sitting, or how she's sitting. You can separate them. And these are all good, expressive, very well detailed images. Things like these. I mean, if you want to go for some of the black and white images, this is good. And these are good. Not as they're not obviously suitable for the main part of a collage. When if you were to take a picture and then build your collage around what that existing picture is. But these are good as the little extra bits you put in. And here, what I found here is a book that's a reprint of some of these books, because people have a lot of fond memories of reading these books when they were children. So you have these ones now, and sometimes they're actually even bigger pictures than what you actually got in the existing book, which is good. So this is an excellent one to get. In fact, other things you can get, because this one is actually in a book that my wife bought from the same shop, of where they do parody books of them, published by the same people. And this one she bought was a book called The Meeting, where they take some of these older pictures and write funny things about them. So I mean, that's a really good one to use. This is good. You could do great things with that. You can replace the crossing on there. You could have her jumping over something else, or something popping out of the box. This is a good one to add stuff to. These are all, and this is creepy enough. This would be very good at being inserted into any picture. And again, this was in the previous book we looked at. So this is all really good. I'm really happy with that part of the haul, at the very least, if I only ever got those. Here also, children's encyclopedias have always been very good for source material for me, but it depends on the actual particular encyclopedia, because as time went on, as things got a bit older, they became less and less good pictures to use. But some of these are very good pictures. I mean, not so much these little ones, but some of these bigger ones, they're great as the background part of the artwork, and bits like this, and that's all really good as well. So another one, these are all great illustrations to use photographs and really good. You can always put these in an existing picture as part of putting these in with something else. It's a great background piece, so the circuit board is always good for that kind of thing. Again, this something could be inverted, so that could almost become the stage. So I always like to. This is why I don't. It's why when I get these pictures, I don't clip them out and put them away, because I like to flip through them and see where the ideas come from there. And that's how I get some of my best ideas that way. It's not often well, I still do, but it's not always that I will basically have an idea in my head beforehand and then look through books. That's usually what I do with digital pieces, and I will look through what digital library I've created for things like that, because then I will have more of a, and from some other sources, so I will have more of a be able to come up with a concrete idea, because I can manipulate things a bit better digitally. Again, this not so much many of the the main pieces of the artwork, but these are great for the little additions. But these are all very good illustrations, and the photographs of the statues and the pottery are always good, because they just give it a slightly different look to everything. So this is because this again, gift aid. Some of these I got from some of these ones I got from a place called Scope. These ones here. Oh, here's a good one as well. Also, this came from the Cats Protection League, a collection of vintage adverts, which, as you see from previous videos talking about source material, these vintage adverts are really good, and they're very well sought after. Because some people, for some of these adverts, some people will just maybe not the one with the fat pig baby, but some of these ones people would they even buy them as posters if they were big enough, because they have such a love for stuff that was made of that particular era. And again, that go well in a picture. I mean, some of these I could even just scan in and then use later as well as eventually cutting them out. So if I was going to go through this, maybe I would scan it and then use it for to be cut up, or scan both sides. This picture's been used quite a bit on. You see a lot of articles on adverts that would never be made today, or shockingly bad vintage adverts. So it shows how things have changed. So I hope this has given you some ideas of the kind of things you can get, and I'll see what I can come up with these. Hopefully something good really soon. So as always, like, subscribe, and there's for any collage artists, there's a magazine that I'm coming out with. Send 5 pieces to my email address. Details of that will be in the description. Support me on Patreon, and I shall see you soon. Goodbye.